Hey guys, I'm still around. I was home for a few days. Now I'm back at work. Right now I am at Walton, Kentucky, which is in the southern metropolitan area of Cincinnati, Ohio. So I'm on my way to Atlanta, Georgia. While I was home, I ended up buying a rather interesting device. I was going to, what I was looking for was another hard drive to, I had the idea, it's a good idea to back things up, and so I wanted to make a backup of my backup hard drives. I've got photos that I spent a long time kind of scanning them in, 35mm negatives, and then the other thing, I had a bunch of VHS videos that I took with one of those big VHS camcorders back in the day, primarily back in the 1980s, and I've had those digitized for some time now, and so thought it would be a good idea to get another hard drive and just kind of make copies. You really can't have too many copies. So in any case, went to Best Buy, and I ended up, there's a Western Digital, it's called Western Digital MyCloud, and they've got different versions of it. What I ended up buying for $2.99 was a Western Digital MyCloud 6 terabyte drive. So it's a 6 terabyte drive, but it's network attached storage. And so the idea is the unit that I got does not have Wi-Fi. It does have a USB connector, so I can connect other additional drives to it if I want to, beyond the 6 terabyte capacity that it has. But the idea is you plug it into Ethernet on your home router, and then you can use that as a backup drive. It shows up as a network share, either on a Windows machine or on a Mac. It just shows right up as long as you're on the same network. And then the other neat feature that it has is that you register with the Western Digital's MyCloud website, and that gives you remote access to your drive. And so, in essence, you end up with your own cloud storage, which is pretty neat, because I can take photos, let's say, with my phone here. This video that I'm recording right now will end up automatically being backed up to that drive back at home, the MyCloud drive, and so that's pretty. It gives me kind of a Dropbox-like functionality, and $2.99, and the thing seems to work flawlessly. I haven't had any problems at all with it. It has Android apps. It also has an iOS app, and that seems to work pretty well. The other thing that I've been kind of messing around with is Google Photos. Google Photos, the idea of Google Photos, again, is they give you unlimited storage, and you can back up your photos and videos to the Google Cloud. And it's free as long as they have a high quality setting where they can compress, they can employ compression if they want to in order to save storage, but the photos still look good, and it's unlimited. So unlimited storage, and so I've got 25,000 plus photos altogether at home. Part of them were negatives that I scanned in, and then a bunch of them obviously have been digital photos. After I got digital cameras a number of years ago, I've obviously quickly moved away from 35mm And so I've got all these images now, and everything's digitized, so that it's nice to, Google is giving the free storage, might as well take advantage of it. Now it does take a while. I'm having to upload that from my home connection, which isn't the fastest in the world, the DSL that I have at home, but it's pretty reliable. And so I'm kind of slowly backing everything up, and so that's just an additional safety net. And you've got the other advantages with that. Again, it's a cloud storage, so there's an app that for your phone, Android or iOS, so apps for your mobile devices, and also a browser on a traditional computer. So gives you storage, and so you never really can back that stuff up too much, really. And let's say something awful happened and my house burned down. Well, at least I would still have the photos on Google servers. So, and then the other thing that I just installed was Google Remote Desktop, or it's actually called Chrome Remote Desktop, and so it's part of the Chrome browser. And so you install the Chrome browser, which I already had on most of my machines, and then you have to there's a so-called plugin that you have to install, and then you have to enable the plugin by you go through this process where you type in a PIN number, and which is a numerical PIN number, and then that serves as a password. And you got Android app, and then you've also for the remote desktop, and then you've also got an iOS version. And so I've got the Android obviously installed here on my phone, and the iOS version is installed on my iPad Air. And so I've got remote control of the computer that I left on at home, Mac Mini, so that it could be uploading the photos, and while I'm gone, taking advantage of my connection at home. So because I've kind of ignored these photos for years, so now that I've got access to them, I've been posting a bunch of them to Facebook, a lot of family photos, old photos. Many of the people are like my grandmother, for example, and several of my aunts are actually dead at this point. Aunts and uncles, a number of the people they've been gone for a while, and then other people they're still around, but it's obviously much younger versions of them. But it's interesting to go through old photos like that. And Facebook is really a great place to post old photos. If you've got old photos, Facebook is a really great place to post the old photos, and especially photos that kind of evoke memories. And that seems to be one of the better uses for Facebook. So that's kind of what I've been up to, at least while I was at home, and recently. But otherwise, I'm working and sleeping. So anyway, from Walton, Kentucky, catch you later.